Hi, everyone. It's Kariana with Create Your Future, and I am a certified law of assumption coach. I'm a certified life coach, and I'm a certified meditation practitioner. So before I dive into this video, which is going to be talking all about if you feel like you have been on top of your game with your mental diet and, your intentions, your affirmations, and you haven't brought an SP yet, I have a couple of suggestions for you to bring them in really fast. There might be some crummy emotions that you're feeling, such as like regret and, resentment and those kind of emotions that could be holding SP back. He or she is at the door, right? And you're holding them back from coming in. So before we dive into that, I want to mention a couple things. We're giving away a really cool course. It's free. And it is how to find your blocks and manifest anything fast. I have one-on-one coaching available, and it is on sale right now. The sale is ending soon. So if you need any extra help, reach out and take advantage of the sale. All of the information will be in the description box below for the free course and my coaching sessions. So, all right, let's get into this video. So I have had this come up a lot in my my client sessions lately. I have a success story as well that's literally based around this. We did this method. And if anybody knows me, if you coached with me or if you watched some of my videos, that that I'm not a coach that's really into you have to do 5 billion methods and have a list of intentions this big, and you have to be doing all of this crazy stuff to bring in your manifestation. I try to make manifestation really easy, really straight to the point, direct, obviously informational, but I want to make this easy, simple. So you're staying in a state of calm and neutral and knowing that you're powerful and you don't really have to lift a finger to get anything you want, because it's true. So if you're constantly in a mode of, I've got to do I got to do all this stuff. Oh my gosh, then we can kind of come from a place of neediness, lack, chasing, and we need to break that cycle, because we all know that only creates more of what you don't want and gets SP stuck. You can't bring them in. You can't push them out, right? You're not seeing them conform fully or at all to the version that you want of them. So the method that I'm talking about today, I really believe in. If I ever bring up a method to my clients in session or on these videos, it's because I am speaking from my own experience and or my client's experience. I've seen how this has brought in their manifestations quick and easy, sometimes instantly, right? So it's something that I truly think is powerful. It works, and I have done this myself. My clients have as well. So let me talk about resentment, regrets, and all of these yucky emotions that you could have when you have, I see this a lot in clients that have a lot of history with their SPs, but, doesn't have to be. But you usually, when they have a long history with their SP and things have, gone really bad and they're in breakup, probably no contact, but I mean, you could be just in an argument with SP and feel, regret for what you said or did, and feel like maybe this time you took it over the top, or SP took it over the top, and now you're upset and you're resentful. And what it does is it keeps things at a standstill when you're coming from a place of, yucky emotions and regret and resentment and, I'm not reaching out first. I don't want to have this conversation. I'm not doing this. I'm not on it. So what it does, obviously, because as everyone is you pushed out, if you're sitting there assuming that, I'm upset over here, I'm resentful, right? I'm mad. SP must reflect that, right? And if you're upset over, over an argument, right? If you're upset and you're regretful, right? And you're thinking, oh my gosh, I like pushed this too far this time. I don't know if SP is going to ever forgive me. Coming from a place of like worry, fear, instead of being like, I'm the creator, I control this is my reality, it doesn't matter, what I've done, my SP is still going to love me. They're going to still, even on my worst day, they're going to look at me as I hung the moon. They're going to see me as lovable. Instead of coming from that place, you're coming from a place of like worry and, oh my gosh, I think I messed this up for good this time. I mean, I've heard that like so many times during client session. When you're coming from that, obviously, everyone is you pushed out. If you assume that, it has to be true. SP is going to come in like that. Well, they're not going to come in at all. They're just going to be, over there thinking, yeah, she did push it or he did push it too far this time. I can't accept their apology. I'm over this. I'm sick of it, sick of their crap. Right. So yeah, it kind of just keeps you like it kind of keeps you in like a standstill, right? You can be doing all these things like affirming for SP, you're staying strict on your mental diet. And, I don't know, maybe you're throwing methods in there and whatever. You just think that you're on top of your game and you're like, I don't know what's going on. I haven't seen movement. Now we all know there's always movement going on, always movement happening, right? The minute that we have a desire, the minute that we have a thought, we start attending, wheels are in motion. Everything, the universe is moving things around to give you what you want, but you're not seeing it, right? You're not seeing the movement. SP is not conforming. You may or may not be in contact with SP. If you're in contact with SP, you're kind of getting that weird, like hot and cold or distance, and you're not really getting anywhere. You're not solving any of the any issues that are on the table. You're not getting back to the way that you guys were or better, right? So yeah. So I had a client come to me and she had this same exact situation going on once we, kind of dove into the history with SP and her. She came to me and she was like, look, I've been, I'm not new to manifesting. I've been trying to do this for like 4 months. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I know I have a block somewhere. I know I have resistance somewhere. And I need you to help me with this, right? Because I'm stumped. I don't know what to do. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't know what I'm missing here. What am I missing? And once we started talking and we peeled away the layers of the onion, we got to it. I noticed it like pretty quickly, really quick. And I was like, all right, now I know what's going on. I know exactly what's going on, right? We need to clear this resentment. We need to clear this hurt, this anger that you have that's in here, right? Because if you're in that state, SP can't come in. They can't come in, conform the way you want them to come in. And it was like an aha moment with her. Obviously, there was more detail to it, but I want to keep her privacy. But, it was an aha moment. And I told her, I said, okay, look, this is exactly what I want you to do because this method has worked for me. It's worked for countless clients. And it's very, very, very powerful. It's an inner conversation. And I said, if you're open to it, I'm willing to teach you. And I'm going to tell you right now, when we get off this phone call, I want you to start it. Wheels are in motion, babe. Things are going to start moving in your favor. I can promise you that. Okay. Once we clear this. And she's like, okay, I'm definitely open to this. Oh, sorry, guys. My thing is asking me if I'm still on the call. Anyways. And I said, okay, well, I'm going to teach you how to do this. So I walked her through inner conversation. And there's many ways that you can do it, but this is the way that I like to do it. Or it's just kind of like a baseline of what an inner conversation would be like. Right. And then you can kind of put your own spins on it. I like to either picture, the person's face, my face, have a visual, get relaxed, go to a place that's real chill, right? At first, because, when you're first doing this, you really want to get relaxed. You really want to get into the feeling. After you do it a couple of times, it's going to be like more like second nature, kind of like the telephone technique. You could be doing the dishes and having a whole conversation in your head. But when you first do it, just get relaxed, get into a chill place. Okay. And picture, SP's face, your face, right? And you could be anywhere. You could be at your favorite, restaurant that's quiet and chill. You can meet at your place. You could meet in a park. You could meet in, a big open space that just kind of has you guys, there together, right? You meet up, right? And you are coming from a place of love and kindness. First and foremost, you see your SP, you greet them, right? You can hug them, kiss them, greet them, but just let them know, like, thank you for showing up for me, right? Thank you for showing up for this conversation. This is going to be a positive conversation. I just have some things in my mind, have some things in my heart that I want to tell you. And I think that you have the same going on. So let's communicate. Let's talk about this, And then, and I want you to clear whatever is going on within you, whether it be regret that you have had with this person, meaning that you think that you pushed it too far, you came across as a jerk and you did some things and said some things that you should have never done, right? Acknowledge them and say sorry for them. Apologize. If you feel like they need to do the same okay, let them do the same to you. Let them acknowledge the hurt that they've caused. Let them say sorry. And then I want, like I said, this is a conversation where you're coming from love and kindness. It's positivity. You're clearing the air. You are on a healing journey and you're in this healing conversation with your SP. So it's nothing but love. Once that happens, once you guys both acknowledge your hurt, like I said, you acknowledge your hurt, you apologize for it, then I just want you to acknowledge, once again, I appreciate you showing up in this perfect version of yourself. I appreciate you supporting me and understanding where I'm coming from. I appreciate you just sitting here and listening with, an open heart and open ears and coming from a place of just such great love and deep connection with me. Like we've never had this before. And I just feel so good, right? That I notice how much you've changed and how much work you've done on yourself and how much, yucky stuff you've cleared out. And now I only see you in this best version, this best light, have them tell you, yeah, I'm here to support you. I'm here to show up as you want me to, exactly as you want me to. I want what you want, right? And if I want what you want and I look at you as my perfect partner, the only person for me in this world, then I'm never going to leave you. I'm always here for you. I'm always here for you. And I want you to acknowledge the fact that you feel so supported, you feel so loved, and you just feel so happy for the future. You're just, this is your, whatever your feelings are around that. You're elated, excited, calmer. Just let them know, thank you for giving me peace and thank you for giving me excitement for the future, right? And then just, scene will fade away. You'll feel so much calmer. And each time you do this, it's like a meditation you get into, right? You just really get into that vibe. I'm a meditation practitioner, so I'm all about meditation, right? But for a lot of different reasons. But, you just get into that vibe and, do this a couple times a day and do it for a few times, in the week in a row or, 5 times, whatever you feel comfortable with. You're going to know when you need to set it down, because when you think about this person, it's not going to be coming from a place of like resentment. It's not going to be coming from a place of regret. Oh my gosh, I'm ashamed. I shouldn't have done this. I shouldn't have said this, blah, blah, blah. It's going to be more like, no, you know what? My partner always sees me as lovable no matter what. I can do no wrong in their eyes. Why? Because this is my reality, because I'm creating them. They're being created through me. So of course they want what I want. Of course they're forgiving, they're loving, they're caring. They see me as lovable even on my worst day. Or you're going to be looking at your partner when you think about them, you're going to be looking at them from a place of love and kindness, and it's not going to be this like resentment anymore. It's not going to be this like anger that you're coming from, and it's like, I'm not calling you first, or if you contact me, we have to have this whole conversation, and I'm not trying to say that you don't deserve an apology. I'm not trying to say that you can't get one or you can't ask for one. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that, why are you so fixated on an apology? Ask yourself that. And if an inner conversation of having that apology is enough to bring you peace, great. I've had a lot of clients, in fact, it's happened to me, but I've had a lot of clients where they like do the inner conversation and their SP comes in, right? And they apologize automatically. It's like you're both coming from just such peace, love, kindness. I'm sorry. Let's clear the air. All of this is over with now. It's done. Let's move forward. I'm in my new version. You're in your new version, a better version, creator mindset. You're strong, right? You're powerful. You're in control. So let's move forward. New story. Clean slate, new story. So really quick, I want to share this. I am a firm believer, and I don't want to make like things complicated or really, really super long video for like one subject or anything like that. And you know, so I'm going to read the success story for you guys so you guys can see what I'm talking about, what she was talking about. So, okay, it says, I had a coaching session with you. It says, Kariana, I had a coaching session with you on Thursday, the 10th of August. I had been in separation from my SP for around 3.5 months. So remember I said like 4 months. While I wasn't new to manifesting and the law of assumption, I knew I had a block somewhere, as my desired intentions usually never take that long to have at least some movement. I love watching Create Your Future channel and love Amanda and all the coaches. However, when I seen your videos, I just loved your energy and how you convey things. So I booked a session. First time I've ever had a coaching session with anybody. You very quickly got straight to the block. You gave me a great inner conversation to resolve that, along with great intentions, because I gave her a list of custom intentions as well to go with it. It was like a good component to it. And then it said, then she said, which I did that very night after our call. And the next day set my intentions, and throughout the day continued to say them. Okay. And let me go to the next page. I kid you not. He arrived at my doorstep that very evening on the 11th. He was there to collect his boat from my daughter's yard, which is one house over from mine. At first, I thought, how strange. Why wouldn't you contact me first to arrange to collect it? Then I thought, no, these things happen in the most natural way, because I told her that, right? So don't overthink it. And in parentheses, she says, and all I could hear was your voice saying, it's already happening. As we talked right now, he's hearing us and he's getting the message, because I told her, I said, it's all happening right now. We're talking right now. We're putting it out there. Your thoughts are being overheard, and he's hearing that. He's getting the message. She goes, you were not wrong. He heard us all right. He told me he thought I didn't love him or want him. And in parentheses, you know my backstory. I knew the story, right? I explained, no, I had said some things and I was sorry if they had hurt him, and that I loved him very much. He said he loves me too, and he had missed me terribly. And he thought no contact was just less painful for him, me, etc. Anyways, we had a lovely chat, ended up with a very passionate kiss, actually a few, and cuddles, and we are meeting up this weekend. I will keep you posted and definitely be booking another session with you. You are amazing, Kariana. You can share my story if you wish. I will certainly be recommending you. So the reason, obviously, you know why I'm sharing this, okay? Because everybody loves to hear the success stories. I love to hear the success story. That made my day. I was so excited when I got that success story in the morning, but also too, so you guys can hear it straight from the client's mouth, right? But yeah, I mean, you're no different than her. It was literally instantly overnight after 4 months of no contact, and her not being new to manifesting, to LOA, and not understanding where she was going wrong. And it was like, what's going on? Session with me. We got to it. We got straight to it, because that's my style. Got straight to it. Gave her the homework, the inner conversation, the set list of intentions, action, and it happened. It cleared the crummy stuff. It cleared it out so SP could come to the door. And if anybody's ever had a session with me, right, or like watch my videos, I used a lot of funny analogies, right? A lot of people like to laugh, but then they're like, oh my God, that makes perfect sense. It all clicks. But the one analogy that I use that's like kind of funny is that, you know, it's like your SP, like, you know, your SP is coming over for like dinner or like come to hang out or whatever. And you're like, I'm going to leave the door open for you. And you leave the door, leave the door unlocked, but you leave the chain on, you know, and they can't come through. It's like, you see their hands, they're like opening it, like, hey, like, let me in, Kariana, like, I'm here. I can't get, it's that's the analogy that fits this perfect, right? Because it's like, they want to come in, but you're not allowing them completely because you haven't cleared this stuff yet, right? You haven't cleared it. So that's my whole point to this video. I hope that it was helpful, and I hope that you guys get some aha moments with this. I am available for coaching if you feel like, you know, you have a story like this. If you're a little bit stuck and you don't know what's going on, you cannot figure out your blocks, come to me. I'm here to help. Reach out. I love what I do. I love all you subscribers, all of our clients. I love you guys, okay? And I want you guys to get what you want exactly as you desire, quick, fast, instantly, right? I don't wait for anything. You guys don't wait for anything. That's my intention. You don't wait for anything. You get everything effortlessly, instantly. So you guys have a beautiful Tuesday, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.